Over the holidays, we decided to head up north, back to our off grid cabin, to take some family time away from things. December was a tough month. I was in hospital with an emergency surgery, and my husband was having to look after all of the things along with his job. So, some quiet time away from everything was definitely needed. Winter has come to our area in full force this year, which we love. We all enjoy the snow and all of the activities we can do in the snow. This is our first time being at the cabin in the winter, as it wasn't even insulated last year and we had no source of heat. So we're curious to see how well everything will work over this winter stay. The first priority is getting a fire going, as the cabin is quite cold. Next, the solar panels need cleared off. Thankfully, the weather isn't very cold, so the ice on the panels melts off quickly. In future, we may look at getting a setup so our solar panels are not always laying flat on the roof, but can stand up so that the snow doesn't settle on them so much. So that way, when we're up in the winter, it's a lot easier to clean them off. As we're up here over the new year, we're setting goals for what we expect to accomplish up here this year. We're closer to the end of construction, but there's still a lot to do.
You guys, welcome back to the cabin. We're in the kids' bedroom, and we have a bit more work to do in here. We have this wall to finish, and the ceiling, and then same with the front wall. So we're going to do that again with the pine and the spruce, like we have the back wall and the side wall here. And once we have that done, then we can sort this sleeping situation out a little better, and we're going to make some bunk beds here. We'll probably raise the bottom one up and big enough that we can put Rubbermaid totes underneath, and then some shelves up on the wall there, and that should finish the bedroom. This is the bathroom. Like we talked before, we're going to eventually put a flush toilet in here. Right now, we're just kind of using a bucket and some sawdust, overnight peas kind of thing. But that's kind of stinky as well. So we're going to build an outhouse, and we'll have that one just off the back of the cabin. And that's a spring project. And so, yeah, that'll give us another area to use the washroom. Yeah, until this one's completed and with a flush toilet, everything else, right? While we're over here, solar system working really well. I'd say you can hear the generator in the background. This middle of winter, it doesn't charge a whole lot then, so we have that to assist with it. Another thing we found out with one battery on this system, it doesn't really power tools very well. So we'll have to figure out what we're going to do about that. For now, we just run the generator whenever we need to run power tools. And really, we're coming to the end of building with heavy tools, so I think we'll be okay with that. But eventually, maybe another battery. Yeah. And the kitchen. So we're getting there. We're almost there. Amanda's painted the cabinets, the repurposed cabinets. I think they look really nice. We want to do like a fake brick backsplash all across. We have some repurposed lumber, laminate, and we'll finish the counters with that. And then in the middle here, we have a double sink. We'll put that in. And for now, we'll drain into a 5-gallon bucket, but eventually tie that into a gray water system as well. But yeah, so that's another project for next year, just to make this a little bit tidier. As you can tell, it's functional, but it's a little messy. But you know, it works.
It's split into two pieces.
We always enjoy checking the trail cam photos. These are from the rear hunting area. We have some deer and some moose.
Look at that. That's so cool.
Another project that Keith had while we were up here was getting an owl box that he had constructed mounted to a tree. This box should house barred owls. They start nesting in January, so this was the perfect time to get it up. We had searched earlier to find the perfect spot, out of the way of the main trails and with lots of space for the owls to fly in and out of. Keith was able to set up a pulley system to help him get the box up the tree, as I'm unable to help lift anything right now. Now that this box is up, we're going to install a trail camera across from it to see any movement and to see if the owls are in this box. So a goal for this year is to make this area into more of a food lot. Right now, we have about 3 apple trees that have survived our planting. We planted 5, 3 have survived, and I'm hoping to get a few more up here just to attract more deer into this area. We have a trail cam up here, and it seems that we have 2 does that come by here nightly, as well as a flock of turkeys. So I'm hoping to attract a lot more wildlife into here. So I'm going to turn this area over, plant some clovers and maybe some turnips or brassicas, something that's still green well into the fall. And that way, hopefully I can attract more wildlife in here because I'd like to have another hunting area on this property. Right now, I do have 1 tree stand. It's back about another kilometer or 2 back there. And we're still stocking that with a salt cube as well as some feed. But as I have seen some more action up on this part of the property, I would like to work it to make this a good spot to hunt, just so I can open my options. In the past, I've not been able to get up here hunting very much. So this year, I'm going to make sure that I'm taking time off so I can get up here and hunt a lot more. Another goal that I have for myself for this year is to scout out some land on some crown land and get a bear barrel put up there so that I can hopefully hunt some bear in the fall as well. Well, up here we got 2 more mineral blocks and some deer feed. I'm a fairly new hunter and no one in my family hunts, so I'm teaching myself as I go. I'm hoping with investing more time this year, I can be successful. If you are looking for more off-grid content, make sure you hit subscribe on my channel and check out my other videos. I'll see you all next time.